think it's two good teams, and it's a long season. So, but I think it's a lot of fun. We had all the girls were sitting right here yesterday, and
I think that's one of the best part of it is getting both of our families together and spending some time together, dinner and breakfast and all that kind of stuff. It's always good.
Before those families, there were just two dudes coaching.
Yeah.
Two guys coaching way back when. I want to know, take me back to Florida. Take me back to when you guys met. How did you guys end up, working together, coaching together?
Yeah, it was 2006. We were in Greensboro, and he was the manager. It was my first time in professional, as a coach. And I was his hitting coach, and we got to spend a summer together in Greensboro, North Carolina. And we had a blast. We had a really good time. I learned a ton from Brandon. We had some really good players in the Miami system at the time, and we had an opportunity to get to know each other and work with each other and grow together and develop each other as coaches. And our path took us to being major league managers. And of course got to meet my wife through Brandon's sister. So it was a win-win.
You let this guy live with you? Like how? What? Wait, before we get to you guys being married, what? You let this guy live with you?
Yeah.
So after the 2006 season, 2007 I went to manage in Carolina, and then Joe was the hitting coach in the Florida State League, and my house was literally 10 minutes from Roger Dean Stadium in Jupiter, Florida, and somehow Joe met my wife's sister there in the living room, I guess. I was out of town. I was out of town in Zebulon, North Carolina, and Joe's having a great time in Jupiter, Florida. And all of a sudden we're family members.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of fun throughout the years, and I guess that hitting coach job in the Florida State League paid off for him. I remember from those days. We were both just two really young coaches. My second year managing, Joe's first year as a coach, and honestly, it was just two guys trying to figure it out. And we'd have good days and bad days. We'd have emotional games and non-emotional games. We'd have a lot of conversations about the game. And I give credit, honestly, to a lot of people, but the Marlins for allowing us to make mistakes, to talk about it. And then we would discuss. I just remember after every single game, discussing the game and discussing players, and that went on for years. So Joe became a Rover the next year, or the hitting coach, and then a Rover, and then we were on the major league staff together in 10 and 11. And we used to drive an hour and a half every single day from North Palm Beach, Florida, Jupiter, Florida, down to Fort Lauderdale and back on a day
together?
Every day.
Yeah. Pick up your coffee on the way.
Every day for 2 years.
Yeah, we commuted.
Wow.
We park our cars on the turnpike, and we took turns who's driving today, and a lot of conversation, a lot of rainy nights, long nights, long rain delays at the old Miami Stadium, and we got to know each other. Our families just grew closer.